Hello, greetings. I'm Zara Jawad, live on Facebook. And so I have come here to correct myself. Last time in this video, I went very fast, and sometimes I miss some points because they're not clear and I'm not able to express myself in the previous video about that verse I was talking about. What the verse in Surah Hud, verse 14, I think. So now I come back. Or do they say he invented it? Say then, bring 10 surahs like it that have been invented and call upon for assistance in bracket whomever you can besides Allah, if you should be truthful. If you should be truthful. Call whomsoever you can. Okay, 14. And if they do not respond to you, then know that it was revealed. You see, with the knowledge of Allah. Now, if I jump, again I make the mistake of not explaining. And if I put an accent on, I'm not clear, like it may not come clearly. Like I speak like Irani, Arab, you know. Okay, I have an accent. And that there is no deity except him, then would you not be Muslims? Oh, Muslims, don't read my what I'm not saying. Complete. You see here, very, very good. We saying these stupid, like when we read this verse, what we think. You see, because then what? Who he referring to here? Musa's followers, Isa's followers, idol worshippers, whoever desires the life of this world. Yani those who desire the life of this world and its adornment, but what do you do? You see, I cannot even complete this because another verse is being hit on me. Take alms out of the wealth for them and pray for them. Surely he taking money from us, calling us sinners, weak. Okay, that is true. Man, we have created in haste, weak, ungrateful. When some good touches it, he says it is from Allah. When some bad touches him, that ayat also bring here. Not here, but here in the video, not in Surah Hud. You see me like Peter Seller speaking? How you know me? What I say? And when some bad come, but they believe in Allah, what do they say? You see, these idol in Surah Tawbah ayat, when some, wherever the ayat is. Sorry, I'm not a hafiz of Quran, but I remember these ayats coming. When some bad come to them, they say it is from Allah. And when some evil befall them, they say it is from you, O Prophet. And now the Rasulullah, the Prophet. This is not Hud or Yunus or that ayat in the Quran. You see where reason, all confusion, haywire, we're not understanding. But if you read like a Muslim, you'll be so stupid, these Christians and Jews also and the idol worshippers are. If you read the site, you see how he trap, if then they, false gods, if then they answer not to your, know you that this revelation is sent down, replete, yani complete, with clear, like Aleph, read the first, you have to do some homework before. I going here and there. not explaining properly. See, wait, I write this on my whiteboard. Coming. You see, Firon, magicians, what they say? Surah Taha, verse 70. We believe in the God of Harun or Musa and Moses, Aaron and Moses. And another verse, what this? Surah Anam, verse 50, and Surah Hud, verse 31. This will come later. Oh my God. I have to go slow and you have to be patient with me. Because 40 and such a hodgepodge. In this Quran we could get lost in the verses, confused. You see, as Muslims, please God give me remove the impediment of my tongue. Moses parade. You see, one God. Now you read this ayat, right? They fail from wherever they come. He made them fail. But of course, Muslims not saying, Muslims saying, wait, or do they say he invented it? Say, then whoever can besides Allah. This point, call upon whomever you can besides Allah if you should be truthful. Verse 13 of Surah Hud. You see, we are waiting for Imam Mahdi and he coming and saying that no, it is Islam not like this, like how people make. And I trying to understand Islam first reason from the ayat. God forbid if Mahdi coming, we going killed. Who are you calling besides Allah? And the Zahra, you were not a Shia. Why you become non-Shia? And what else is there? These what besides you call this? And you not to wait for your Imam like you go to idol worshipping like the Samirika Surah Taha? What made you? 40 days. First, Hazrat Musa said 30 days. Oh. Excuse me. I have this allergy, maybe. And you see, so we are told when we read Surah Taha that Samiri say that what my soul inclined to me, and even Jibrail come, messenger. And so the calf they make with their hands make a mooing sound. No, it is not funny. I reading very seriously. Because if you rely on the soul's evidence, soul tell you that, you're like now today, 9th March, Fikri, you come from Fikri family. And if my Imam say, no, you don't come from Fikri family. You're not reincarnated. No reincarnation. Of course, we have to believe in the Imam. So much high faith. We leave our soul's evidence, like, or even if I go to Fikri house and they say, Mommy, you used to lie and, you were like me, making, like, for some good white lie. Mother's good, father, like she marrying someone for her mother. She compromising in life, right? So it's a lie. She has told herself a lie. For her mother, she compromised, sacrificed. And Mary Gulzar, and all this, right? Oh, but whatever. Like, okay, lie come, I try to explain, defend my mommy. Don't judge her, please. So, even if you get in Islam, like if you read those Surah Taha ayats with the Imamat, and the leader at that time, Moses, what he tell Harun? Why you not stop them? Because whether the Jibreel come here and tell us, whether Jibreel come now and say, Zahra, you principal's mother, I cannot believe him, you know? Because Imam, what happened in Surah Taha? I can take you to Surah Taha where that happened. But I must take you, right? See, open new tab, yeah? Surah Taha. Samiri cast, you have to do your homework. Know this about Shia Islam, what we are told. That if Imam, like Moses here, Prophet, but now we have Imam. Rasulullah tell me that Zahra, your soul is inclined, your hearts go astray. And whatever evidence, like coming to Christians, Holy Spirit, to Mother Superior, they're talking in a strange language. Yeah? So we are told here, it's a very long surah. I have to go to the verse, Americast. First, I think he speak to Moses, Pharaoh, win him. They run, they go. Then we will surely bring you. Moses said, your appointment is on the day. Still, Pharaoh, here I reach. Now, Pharaoh, still Pharaoh. So you see, we cannot trust when the Imam is present, and Imam is always present at every time, every era. If one Imam go, Shaheed, witness, dead, martyred. We don't say dead at all. Another Imam coming, right after him. If Imam, what position Imam have in our life? This Prophet Muhammad closer to us than ourselves, believers. Yeah. What is the maqam? What is the position of the believers? Right? So, this is what we find out here. And we sent it. If Prophet Muhammad say to me, who I believe, and there's evidence, I'm giving out evidence that, Mommy, I know your father's name, let's suppose, example, this, your brother's name, that she never tell me her brother's name. I say, this your brother's name. I know we did this. You remember that necklace you wore on your wedding night? I buy for you this. I buy for you red Mercedes for your wedding night. I, your mother. I tell you this on your wedding night. And she's, oh, yes, this is my mother. All this evidence coming from my soul. Yes? But all this wrong if Rasulullah tell me and my imams thereafter that this coming from your soul is inclined to go astray, giving lies. Then no evidence helping. But Khatam should finished. Soul finished, this finished, everything soul. No, soul not finished. But you know what I mean. My broken English. I speak to you in an accent. What made you hasten from your people, O Moses? He said, they are close upon my tracks, and I hasten to you, my Lord, that you be pleased. Ayats numbers I'm not giving, what I'm reading out. Please open Surah Taha from, come to 83, 84, 85. Surah Taha. Allah said, but indeed we have tried your people after you departed, and the Samiri has led them astray. So Moses returned to his people angry and grieved. He said, "O my people, did your Lord not make a good promise? Then was the time of its fulfillment too long for you? Or did you wish that wrath from your Lord descend upon you? So you broke your promise of obedience to me." He said, "Oh my people," Moses is saying, because you have to obey Moses. Now, Moses is telling his people, 87 verse. Now I'm giving number also. They said, "We did not break our promise to you by our will, but we were made to carry burdens from the ornaments of the people of Pharaoh," in brackets, close bracket. "So we threw them into the fire," in brackets, close bracket. "And thus did the Samiri throw." 88. And he extracted for them the statue of a calf, which had a lowing sound. And they said, "This is your God, and the God of Moses." But he forgot. 89. Did they not see that it could not return to them any speech? Oh my God. Response. But he made the calf made a lowing sound, made by them, by their own hands, and that it did not possess for them any harm or benefit. Perhaps give milk. This is a miraculous calf they made with their own hands. Oh my God. Please, if you are scared as a Muslim, you don't want to examine these verses like I didn't want to, like this, injurious to blind followers, and they're scared of Muhammad and his Allah's wrath, and your sentiments will be hurt. So, I'm sorry, you are not over. Please don't come here. Could they not see that it could not return them a word? Not a word, but it made a moving sound. Okay. And that it had no power either to harm them or to do them good. I disagree with this now. But at 90, and Aaron had already told them before, I skip this, obey my order. You see, very important to obey Moses' orders. So follow me, and your Lord is Allah most gracious. They said, "We will never cease being devoted to it," the calf, "until Moses returns to us." 92. Moses said, "O Aaron, what prevented you when you saw them going astray? From following me, and you disobeyed my order." Aaron said, "O son of my mother, do not seize me by my beard or by my head. Indeed, I feared that you would say you caused division among the children of Israel, and you did not observe or await my word." So Aaron in a dilemma, predicament, keeping quiet. Why? Oh my God, touch button, it's gone. Wait a minute. Unpaused, sorry. I lost the touch button. It happened like this. It acting funny, going up and down. Tab. You see, you cannot do this to me. And I going back. You see, Imam coming, before Imam coming, I examining. I also appeal to my Imam to explain these verses. Because see, soul giving us evidence. If I say I Shia, I have to wait for my Imam. But let me see if I can on my own understand what is going on here and where I'm confused so that the Imam can correct me. They said we did not break our promise. Yeah, I read this. And he extracted, I read this, 89, 90. Aaron had already told him before, 91, we will never cease being devoted. Oh, now Moses said, oh, Aaron, what? Oh, yeah. Have you disobeyed my order? 95, what is your case, O Samiri? Very important. Moses said, what is your case, O Samiri? 96. He said, I saw what they did not see. So I took a handful of dust from the track of the messenger. Who messenger? We give here citation. Where? Dust. No, number one, please. Hit on number one. Footnote. Hoof print in the sand left by the angel Gabriel's horse. Oh God, you see this reference? Angel Gabriel's horse. No, nothing left for us anymore. You don't know what I'm thinking, why I'm saying this. And also these people with the Shias most probably believe in the same thing. Footnotes, same footnotes. Hoof print in the sand left by Angel Gabriel's horse. You know, the horse he fly on. He said, I saw what they did not see, so I took a handful of dust from the track of the messenger and threw it, and thus did my soul entice me. What? Like suggested. First, we are told Shaitan coming, whispering, you know. Now, Angel Gabriel's horse also coming. And so if Angel Gabriel's horse comes and the miracle happens, what hard work, what you left the harder pilgrimage for me, O Hafiz. O God, he said, I saw what they did not see. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So I took a handful of dust from the track of the messenger and threw it. And thus did my soul entice me. Suggested to me. It is say word by word. And thus suggested to me nafsi. So forget your nafs. Forget it. And even what Gabriel's horse bring, and they give you miracle without Moses, in Moses' absence. Yani now, if Jibreel come and give me like this walking, talking, I'm supposed to, this high faith, God taking you, where your soul khatam shud. You can't trust Jibreel, you cannot trust your own soul. Forget your own soul. You cannot even trust Jibreel. So this very high Gnostic, they tell us, like when Hazrat Abraham put on fire by Nimrud, what he said, Jibreel coming, he said, no, I don't want your help anymore, Jibreel. You see, from that ayat, in some ayat, some surah, this ayat coming. No, wait a minute, this ayat coming, or they explaining to us in hadith that when Nimrud put the fire, Jibril coming and Hazrat Ibrahim saying, Jibril, go away, I don't need you. I don't need your help. Well. Me shaking, trembling. What this imamat? What this guide? What this master? Like Paramahamsa Vishwananda. If he slap you, you say I deserve it. If he kill you, you say I deserve it. No nafs, no ego, nothing. Nothing of mine coming in between. This, this imamat, this prophet. And Allah saying, I tested before ayat in Surah Taha. I tested your people. They going astray. Go check. I sending them a messenger. When Imam here present, what Paramahamsa Vishwananda saying to his devotees? Now I am. So I was going to correct myself about this, that I not explain Surah Hud properly, like besides Allah. You see, Moses' people, followers, Jews, Christians, idol worshippers, following their Allah. Of course, it now me not properly getting me getting it maybe, but not able to explain. Okay, maybe I don't get it properly. You see what Pharaoh's, what it is say in Quran, what the magicians of Pharaoh say. They said, we believe in the God of Harun wa Musa. Now, Surah Taha, verse 70. Same surah I'm discussing about this imamat. What high knowledge. Surah Taha, verse, all us confused. So I'm saying I'm confused. But you see, we believe in the God of Harun and Musa. Now we come to Surah Hud verse then. So I trying to explain that if that what that verse, Surah Hud verse, that call upon, you cannot, they cannot help you. Besides Allah, there's no one. But do you think the associates they are calling is besides Allah? Think. I also confuse myself and others. So now you are confused about this Quran. I discuss, not able to in the beginning. You see, I say Prophet Muhammad's Allah not to leave them in any way winners. What he say? He say, call your associates besides Allah. If you say he fabricated this, and you bring 10 surahs, but most important, that parts of Surah Hud verse. Verse number I forgetting. Okay, doesn't matter. But if, let's say, this, you call your associates who? What he say? Besides Allah. Yani now he's saying, I'm there, and very true. Because you see, your books have been distorted for your convenience. Your scribes writing something, forgetting this, that. Now I, the last prophet, true? Okay, we understand you, but I don't agree, but step by step taking. So you are the last prophet, he was my prophet too, last prophet. So we agree, okay, but evidence. You saying now the only true Allah is here, and you hold on to this true Allah. Anyone else you call now, they're Jews, Christians, that is besides Allah you are calling. You understand? This is how we Muslims take it when reading this ayat. And we say, just. It is quite well written, quite well conveyed. Now, I am the prophet, true prophet of this true God. All you change your books, you do this, not original coming from your books, but I. So you now, anything you call on besides Allah, you call on besides Allah, even helpers. So no one can save you now from the truth. If you are truthful, you call on your Allah, God. But you cannot, because besides it will be besides Allah now that God is here, this prophet, true prophet. So searching of any true verse coming from the Bible that I can remember, but I can't. That you see what I mean. So I want to correct myself, go slower and explain. I went very fast. I could not understand myself, but I touched upon it in my previous video. That video, remember? Proof of Prophet Muhammad. I give against him. I give proof against Prophet Muhammad, that he a false prophet. So once you understand what I tried to say, which I went very quickly in that video uploaded on YouTube, now we can move on from there. So hold on to this, keep it open, because I will contemplate on that. This too, right? Besides Allah. Now Christians, Jews. So he better have a proper evidence, right? So he say, yes, book has been sent down. And it is better than your Bible, your previous books. Because those who are following the book, this kind of way, religion, Abrahamic religion, all the things are answered. Okay, and also Moses, Masih, Christians make him son of God and finish. His race finished. Christians say he is the one and he's the only, he was before Abraham, this, that. I mean, that in the Bible. Jesus said. And that after him, only some parakeet coming, or what parakeet? That parakeet, colorful parakeet. You know that parrot? No. It's like, sorry, I'm misusing the word. Comforter coming, comforter. So the Muslims saying this comforter, Prophet Muhammad. Because when Jesus Christ saying in the Quran, it's also saying, I showing you, God showing you, telling you everything, Moses, Hazrat Muhammad, Rasulullah showing you, but you're not seeing. What can you do? What is your criteria? Book, written scriptures by scribes. But here, Prophet Muhammad's heart, explaining how they talk to angels, the Prophet Jeremiah and Moses and this and that and everything. Everything in this Quran I had given. The criteria is completed. Reasons given in this Quran ayat. Ooh, mustache, man. Someone looking at me with a very mustache. Oh my God, this light. I'm moving myself from the mobile, this light here. This mustache man, very big mustache. And the girl in like down. maybe we should be careful of some. Sorry, this is about my case. It happened on Facebook tonight. That there's someone wanting my help and some spirit coming, waking me up. Tell me, please help me. So sorry, I deviated from the subject. And the mouth open like shock. Probably some Kashmiri giving us shock. Image coming here. And the light making the mustache, the light that is coming out from this mobile here on the image on the pillow of a woman having a mustache like that sheikh who have this sexual assault case on him. And the people putting one man on cheek, hand, face, what is shocking. Anyways, very, very like, and the look is like a sly, very like, what, it, this bringing some woman down on her knees and her hands like animal. Woman face and animal with, both for like even her hand on the ground. On forehand, legs like that animal. Anyhow, so I will continue later. I'm looking at this image, it's taken my attention away, and I using something to take a picture of this. If I move anything, probably I need a fourth camera, mobile coming, but the very lighting coming and face not properly. Too much lighting. I should reduce. Okay, what I do is, anyways, I take this picture. Okay, I continuing later. So thank you. I will continue later with this. Please contemplate what I say about no one now besides Allah. I using Muslim reasoning, what from Quran I understand, what my religion Shia Islam I understand. Excuse me. And then about the Surah Hud ayat, I forget the number, that besides Allah now, anyone you call this, it's besides Allah, it's shirk, it's polytheism. What I saying in my previous video, brushing through it, is that all this not making sense. It is unreasonable, unfair of Rasulullah and his Allah to put it this way. From the other side, I examining like a scientist, okay? Like a person examining the Holy Scriptures, looking at it from all sides, both ways. And then I came to the conclusion that all I know from my Shia, this religion, it is not reasonable for this ayat like to be put like this and to be told like that, because evidence first, you see all this scaring, fear coming and bringing in them, not good. But in the Bible, comforter coming with, he persecuting unrighteous people with the sword or with anything, and he not speaking from his mouth but God giving. And all those ayats I find in the Quran, it's true, I tally with at least that the Bible verses in Revelation or somewhere about the comforter explained in the end. Even the Gospels of Jesus Christ, they say, I don't know where now. So I compare all ayats, all verses, Bible verse, that later on when Jesus say, I go, who coming, how he is, his signs. He not just speaking from his own. He persecuting, he killing the unrighteous, and they're leaving the righteous and all this. So from both sides we see, and I had this insight, yani all this in taking into consideration, I still feel that this is not the way Muhammad should have, or his Allah should have put in the Quran, or in any way, but there must be another way for it, and not to scare them and all. But since then our thing is from Adam. We have been warned, scriptures have come, but these scriptures are full evidence not giving. And I'm not in Muhammad's time, but if I put myself also in Muhammad's time, Rasulullah's time, I look at every angle, every side, I weigh and contemplate. And after much contemplation, in every way, what the Muslims, how they will come and give their reason and, tell me, try to make me understand, failing. So in short, cut my story short, even the Imams of the time, no, Shia point of view, also Sunni point of view, failing, all failing. So that's why. So I take a break, my energy has gone now, and not like little is left. I can say I will try to recuperate and come back. Thank you.